right, so one of the things we noticed with you is you hit a really high golf shot, correct? What is your traditional miss?
A hook or a pull.
Okay, big pull, big hook, and occasionally you get the hosel.
Yep.
Okay, so we were working. The first thing we discovered, you have a pretty good shaft pitch coming down to the golf ball, right? Like the path is good. The club head's traveling in a good manner, but it gets pretty wide open, okay? And through impact, you throw on that scoopy flip to try and square it up, okay? So with you, when we first looked at your golf swing, we saw you get into a position where you had a fairly weak side of neutral grip, right? So that would require a lot of flexion in your lead wrist to get that club face to square up, right? And you actually worked into extension coming down, okay? So we went ahead and we got the grip on there stronger, significantly stronger, okay? From there, we want to build a feel where there's less release out of the hands and the chest is doing the work to get you through impact, correct? Okay, so let's build that feel. Let's go up to the top real quick for me. Get that grip on there. From the top on down, go all the way up to the top. We get the arm, we want to get those arms a little bit higher and the chest a little bit more turned in real life. We want to feel as though the arm, the lead arm, is going to stay closer to the chest of the downswing from here. So start turning down for me slowly. So don't pull this arm down the chest. Let it stay out in front. That's good. From here, feel like the chest keeps turning, and that gets the club to square up on its own, right? If we get into that position right there, where the chest is doing the work for us instead of our hands trying to flip, we're going to be in a position where we're not offering as much loft every time, and we're going to pacify the face, right? One of the goals for a player should be to try and put yourself in a position where you don't have a high rate of closure through impact. That sounds easier, make it easier, right? But I think for you, the key, like we've gone back and forth a few times, the key is really concentrating on not letting that lead arm pull down the chest and instead leave it up. So one more time on that rehearsal here. Let's go up top. Feel it coming down in here. Boom, 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 keep turning. And then from here, you can really, so you have that wrist in a really neutral position now. That's so much better right there, okay? The club's starting to get toe down a little bit. From here, you could just rip around the corner. Go ahead, rip around the corner and release. There you go, up to a finished position. That's the feel I really want you to have. So set up for me real quick. Now we worked on changing two things. First of all, thank you for the service, appreciate that. You work out a lot, you're a Marine, right? You don't have a lot of flexibility, okay? So the first thing we did was we changed your right arm structure, okay? You are the player who pulls everything back and gets everything in this position at the top of the backswing and puts yourself in a lot of trouble, right? So we take this arm, we're gonna get it externally rotated in the beginning, gonna get the forearm facing the golf ball and then rotate the wrist down so that we can start getting a little bit more fold going back, okay? Now, there's still pullback with the right arm for you even after doing that, but we significantly decreased it, right? So that's a big help. Now, the second thing we need to do is get you in a position where you get a bigger turn, okay? So the way we get you into a bigger turn is with a guy who has zero flexibility is we start throwing cheat codes on, okay? So I want you to take this right foot and drop it a couple inches behind the lead foot, okay? That's gonna help put us in a position where this right hip is gonna wanna really turn and crank in the backswing. So give me a rehearsal backswing real quick. Turn it on back. There you go. So we still had some pull here. Let's try and push this a little bit more out. There you go. If we could go there, that's gonna put us in a position where you have a real fighting chance to make consistent, solid contact time and time again, right? You really wanna fight the breakdown, right? So here we have good depth. We're getting close to that heel now, right? That heel line is one of the things I use as a reference point to see the depth that a player has. That's really good. So you wanna feel like you're getting close to that heel. Face is under more control. That elbow is not as far behind you, okay? And that's gonna give you and put you in a position where you can work everything out. So those are the feels that I want you to take out of this to put you in a good position where you can, you know, really, really fight, start hitting draws, and you've hit a significant amount of straight golf shots today. So that's pretty good. All right. All right. So with you, we're really working on two things, okay? First of all, you are a player that has all your deep-rooted issues come back to one problem, and that is the fact that your club face is pretty open in the downswing, right? That causes you to get in here and throw the club head out past your hands and try and cut across it. So you deal with big pulls, slices when you can't aim it up, and you say the miss can go absolutely anywhere, okay? So the first thing we did, we recognized when you were holding the golf club, you had that club straight across the palm in your lead hand, okay? So we moved that more towards the fingers, and we got you in a position where we got rid of the interlock when we put you more towards the overlap, okay? So that's gonna put you in a position where you have a little bit more control over the right hand and squaring it up without having to throw everything out, and it's gonna make the wrist angle match to get you in a more square position. And the other feel that we really wanna get out of you, set it for me real quick. Okay, take this up to the top. When you're coming down, I want you to feel that this club head is going to stay more behind your hands. Well, no, hold on, I was like, we forgot the grip. We're back in the palms. Get that grip there in the fingertips for me. Get this V more over here. There you go, more in the fingers. There you go, perfect. Okay, it's cool, take it, take it. Perfect. Now when we come up, we keep this behind. Now, everyone who can see this camera can see that club face in a lot better position. From here, you can just turn around the corner, okay? So the second feel we want to have is that the club head is going to stay more behind the hands in the downswing, okay? Swing more into out. There you go, beautiful. One more. That's the feel I want you to take. Combine that with the new wrist angles and the new grip, and you're going to be in really good shape. Perfect. Hey guys, if you like this video, please like and comment. I come out with new content every Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Thanks a lot, you guys.